What is going on, guys? It is Mystic Spade here. Let me move this mic out a little bit so you can actually hear me more. Like I was saying, this is Mystic Spade, or Aaron, whatever you know me as. And as the title of this video states, what this video is for is to try to help guys, gals, anyone that actually is trying to do commentaries on YouTube, whether it be Call of Duty, Let's Plays, RPG games, WoW games, anything like that. This can help anyone. You know, my particular knowledge is console-based, not PC, so I'm not going to be too familiar with a lot of PC recording software. But also, the steps needed to take to actually promote your channel, and, you know, some questions other people have had for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this out in the open right now. First step you're going to need when it comes to doing gameplay commentaries. One, capture card, obviously. Now, the two most used capture cards on YouTube are Blackmagic Intensity Pro, which is a PCI Express slot card that goes directly into your computer, quad core minimum processor to run it. I think to stream with it, I read that you have to have a 2 terabyte hard drive, it's like 1 and 1 terabyte, set up in RAID 0 for the best possible resolution in terms of streaming. And then also, there's another one called an Avermedia, which is, I think that one's an HDMI as well. Blackmagic's are HDMI. And then I personally, as well as many other YouTubers, use the Hauppauge HD PVR, which is great for recording gameplays. And in my situation, PS3s you can't use with an HDMI capture card without running a component to HDMI. A component cable to HDMI into the Blackmagic and whatnot, because the PS3s have an HDMI copyright protection. That way you can't copy Blu-ray movies or anything like that directly from your system. Now, that's the capture cards. All three of those range $200 typically, and that's retail. You could probably find them cheaper on Amazon or eBay or anything like that, but their average MSRP is $200. Now, other equipment in terms of commentaries that you're going to be needing is a good quality microphone. As you see, I have an actual studio microphone with a movable boom. This is a Sterling Audio ST51 microphone. A lot of YouTube commentators, they use the Blue brand microphones. They use Blue Snowball, Blue Yeti, and so forth. Now, those are USB microphones. They work perfectly for what you're buying them for. They're condenser mics, so they work. But I myself, since I'm a live streamer, I needed something that I could run through a mixer to where I could have my game audio, music if I wanted to, random sound effects if I wanted to do that without having to run it through my computer and so forth, and having to open a new window every time I wanted to do something. So I have a mixer as well. I take my streaming very seriously. YouTube I don't really take super serious. Sorry guys, I gotta take a drink. This is another thing you want to do. You always want to keep some water or something right next to you, because talking so much during a commentary, if you got to do retakes or anything, you'll actually get dry mouth and stuff and have to fix that. But like I said, microphone quality is a huge importance. You know, some people, if you have bad mic quality and you're doing commentaries, some people that actually watch your video mute it and then put music on and then watch the video, and if the video they don't like it, they're not going to subscribe and so forth. It's very simple, just like that. You want to have good sound quality. And when I'm going through this, I'll leave links to every product listed in the description of this video, and I'll even put little pictures over here, right here. That way you can see what it is I'm talking about in terms of the product. Now, hopefully you're sticking around through this, because it is very informative. Like I said, I'm not super big on YouTube, so you're probably listening to a guy that's, you know, has no faith in telling you anything. But if you watch my videos, you can tell they're quality videos. I just don't whore them out. And then software that you can use to edit your videos, post-edit, you know, after you actually record them. You don't want to just upload it once it's recorded, because normally the color saturation's off. If you do that, it's too dull. Like, there's a couple of them. There's Adobe Premiere, and this is all Windows stuff. I'm naming Windows off the top of my head right now. I have a minor list, but there's Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas, and Sony Vegas is all the way up to Sony Vegas 11 right now. I'm still using Sony Vegas 8 Pro, because it's what I like. I've been using it for a couple of years. It's what I'm familiar with. And then there's After Effects if you want to get into like the super montage editing with 3D motion and so forth. There's also Cinema 4D, which I think that's to actually build objects from scratch. I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with Cinema 4D. And then the Apple users, you have iMovie. I really don't know what all software works on Apple because I'm not a Mac user. And then in terms of commentary, like doing a commentary, you want to sound excited whenever you're talking about anything. Like if you watch a couple of my videos, you got to be pumped. You know, like my friend Davey says, get pumped. You know, that's what you got to do. You don't really have to have an interesting topic if you're doing post commentary versus live comms. Because one thing you can do, you can talk about yourself, which I've actually been told by a few people not to do that. Some people really have this idea that you're not supposed to put yourself in your commentaries, but at the end of the videos, that's what you're going to get your subscribers for. They're subscribing to you. You know, I've been told point blank that some of my subscribers, they won't even watch my videos. They'll turn the video on and go do something else and just listen to the commentary because of my personality. You know, I'll tell stupid stories that happen in my life. I'll tell my opinions on things. I'll even crack jokes on people. I mean, that's just the type of guy I am. In my live streams, I shit talk a lot, you know, just because people enjoy it. They like watching me break down little kids on the internet. I don't know what it is. Now, if you want to have a topic, try to keep on it. Don't divert from it too far unless it's another situation in that topic that you can come back to. And that'll bring you back to the main topic at hand. And the biggest thing I can really say is a lot of people are going to say, don't say or anything like that. If you're new to commentaries, it's kind of hard to keep a natural flow in your commentaries. I do everything in one take. I don't rehearse. If I fuck up, I don't go back and redo it again unless my phone starts ringing in it because it plays I'm on a boat and I really don't feel like having a copyright thing on my shit. But that's the only real things that you're going to have to worry about in terms of commentaries. You want to keep everything fluid, at least have something to talk about, whether it's important or not. You know, make videos relevant to the time. You know, like I know a lot of people the day Advanced UAV got banned from Twitch. Fuckload of videos went up for that. You know why? Because not a lot of people like Advanced UAV. I was one of those people that made a video cracking my ass off at him. And then there is also the day Robert Bowling quit, which was the very next day after that. Everybody made a video, even me. Make something relevant, or if your niche is instructional videos, make that shit your own. I mean, don't just do text on the video and then have motions, you know, as to what to do. Commentate it properly. You know, don't be unsure of yourself. You want to have confidence in whatever you're doing, because people can tell if you're scared when you're doing something or not. Now, the other thing, once you get all that said and done, you want to, like I said, let's reiterate real quick, HD videos, good quality equipment, that way your sound quality is really good. And then also you want to have a balance between your game audio levels and your actual commentary level. In live comms, I've come across a lot of people that actually want the game audio almost even with the commentary, but the commentary to stick out a little bit more. You know, you don't want your commentary to drown out the audio, but you don't want your game audio to drown out your commentary. Post comms doesn't really matter. I turn my game audio down to where you can still hear it, but it's not overbearing. And then just make sure your post commentary is crisp. That way you can hear that. And then once you're all said and done on that, and you get videos done, and you know, to get views and everything, some people suggest whoring it out. You know, it's called networking. I call it whoring it out. Oh, sorry, but you have to actually get your name out there in some form or fashion. I personally, I just do the simple thing. If they search a video and they click on my video, boom, done. That's how I am. I personally am against bothering people, you know, with my videos. Now, I have done it to a couple of people, but I'm not going to do it with every single video. I even had a guy that had 40,000 subscribers send me a video saying, hey, check this out. You know, it just didn't make any sense to me. Now, that is a key aspect of it, though. You have to network on YouTube to get your videos seen because, like I stated before, there's thousands of people doing the same exact thing you are on the same days you are in terms of gameplay commentaries. You're not new. You're not bringing anything new to the table, so you got to be unique in some way. Now, like I said, I'm not sure how these people mass message everyone they know, or like I get some messages that are like 50 people long, and then they'll just have like, hey, check this video out. Basically, that's what you got to do. You know, you don't want to be like, send them a long message and then check out my channel if you have time. You want to send them the video. You want to send your best video out to everyone possibly that will look at it. You know, and that could be anyone you click on. You could just search whatever game you're playing. You know, just search blah 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 gameplay or blah 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 game commentaries, and then click on people on that, and then so forth. You know, go down their entire subscriber list if you want to. Just click on random names that are commented on those videos that, you know, aren't douchebags, so don't leave shitty comments, and then just send that out, you know, and have people, some people will click on it, some people will watch it, some people will like it, some people will subscribe to you from it. You know, I mean, you're going to run the risk of douchebags commenting on your stuff saying you suck, quit what you're doing. I personally, I'm not a big on machinima stuff. People always comment saying, hey, check my channel out, just on comments below the video. I'm not a big fan of that because sometimes you're not going to get looked at. And then that's the only thing you can really do. You can network on YouTube like that, send your video out to mass people in hopes of it being watched. And then also on the side of that, you know, you have Twitter, you have Reddit, Facebook, although I know some people actually don't like putting their videos on Facebook and because they don't want to be outed as a nerd or a gamer or anything like that, because gaming still has a bad reputation, and I don't know why. And then there is, what is MySpace, if it's still around, oh my god. And then the biggest asset to a lot of people is forums. You know, a lot of forums have YouTube actual sections where you can just post your videos and people check it out, leave you feedback, and so forth. So you want to make use of that. And whatever game you're playing, try to stay in the forums, adherent to that. You know, Call of Duty, there's a fuckload of forums for Call of Duty. WoW, there's a lot of forums for WoW. You just want to, I don't want to say stay inside your general audience, because if you play multiple games, it's going to help you out a lot, because you're going to get subscribers for this one game, post this one game, and they might actually watch other videos and become interested and still watch it. Or they, like in my situation, they might just like your commentary and they'll just go over that. But the big thing that I'm against talking about the gameplay in particular, unless you're talking about, like, say, WoW, for instance. It's a new Mist of Pandaria attachment that they're running out right now. They have I think they have new classes and new AoE attacks. And if you're talking about the new area of effect attacks and so forth, yes, talk about the gameplay in that aspect to inform people. But in terms of Call of Duty, everybody knows everything about Call of Duty. There's nothing new about it. So just try to put your own spin on it, put your own personality on it, and you should be good. I mean, you're probably not going to blow up overnight, but at least it's a good start. Anyways, this was Spade. Hope this helped you out a little bit. Like I said, links to everything mentioned will be in the description. Later, guys.